Hello and welcome to Mr. Addley's Phonics. My name is Mr. Addley and I'm here to teach you all about the letter C, which makes the K phoneme. I shall model the phoneme with its grapheme, give some examples of words beginning with that phoneme, and we shall look at how to write that letter C correctly. First, we're going to recap, as always, our sounds. This is most important because we want to ensure that children are articulating these sounds correctly. Okay, and we're going to do a my turn, your turn. So, here goes. S. A. T. P. Remember, we don't want to hear a P here, it's P. I. Mm. Mm. D. G. O. And the sound for today is, here's the grapheme, the phoneme for the letter C is K. K. Today we are learning the K phoneme. We're now going to look at some words from phase 2, set 3. Cat. K, a, t, cat. K, a, t, cat. Cod. K, o, d, cod. K, o, d, cod. Cop. K, o, p, cop. K, o, p, cop. Cot. K, o, t, cot. K, o, t, cot. Cap. K, a, p, cap. K, a, p, cap. Can. K, a, n, can. K, a, n, can. Now, it's worth noting here that there's quite a few words beginning with the K phoneme in phase 2, set 3. You don't need to use them all. So when doing your word time or whatever you want to call it, when you're building words and you're teaching how to blend, 2 or 3 words should really be enough. There are many words there should you wish to use them all, or you might wish to use, say, 2 or 3 words and then come back to it on a different day and you choose a different 2 or 3 words. So there's a good choice there, and with the complete pack of words for phase 2, as you can see, there's a lot. There's too many for your child to read. These are for you should you need extra, so you've got different words to practice with each time. And don't forget, you can get these flashcards and all the Phase 2 words from mrearlyears.com, or check the description below. It's also worth mentioning at this stage, because now we've introduced, I don't know how many, maybe 10 sounds, something like that. Don't make it repetitive, don't make it the same. I mean, I'm doing it repetitive for you, for your benefit, to show you how we can teach a sound and how we can blend sounds together to make words. But it's important to be creative with what we do, with the activities. So although we're teaching sounds, we're teaching how to blend, we're teaching how to segment, it's a really good idea that, you know, we don't want children just sitting there looking, listening, speaking. We want them active as well. They need to be moving and doing. So you might want to, for example, play a treasure hunt with some sounds, hide them around the garden or the home, and ask them to bring them to a particular place. You might want to give them the word cap, for example, and can they go and find these sounds which are hidden, you know, within this room somewhere? Can you find them and put them in order? Can you read this cap? We identify the initial sound, the middle sound, the final sound. Can we hide the word? Now can you go and find the letters? So it's not a case of just coming up here and picking them out of this place and putting them down here. They've got to run. They're going to run and find them. Can they remember where that was before? Is it in the same place? Are you going to move them around? So something to make it a bit more interesting, a bit more active, because each time you're helping at home with phonics, it's not something that your child is going to dread. It's not going to be boring when they're just sitting there listening to you. Make it fun, make it different, vary what they do, but the objective is going to be the same. The learning objective is going to be, we're going to learn a new sound. We're going to learn to blend sounds together to make a word. Okay, let's practice writing the letter C. So C is another anti-clockwise letter, and we're going to start in the same position where we started with the letter A, with the letter D, and and it's a bit like doing half an O. Or we can simply say we're going to travel halfway around the cat's face, because K is for cat. Or we can say we're going to start at the cat's head and we're going to travel down to its whiskers. Or we're going to start at the cat's ear and we're going to go around its face and finish at the chin. Whatever you think of, whatever you think your child might find an interesting a rhyme or slogan or something to help them remember the direction of forming these letters, then do that. Or speak to your child's teacher and find out, what do you use in this school? What are you teaching the children? How do you teach them to write the letter? Whatever your child's teacher says, do that at home for consistency. Okay, so whatever I say, yeah, hopefully it's a good idea, but the best idea is to speak to the teacher, follow the child's interest, and do that. Okay, so let's write the letter C, each time saying K, K, K. That's all for now. Thank you very much for watching. Please remember to subscribe to this channel if you haven't done already. I aim to upload a new video every day throughout phase 2. There's also a word time or a word building video. There's an introduction video. I will be making a video on tricky words or red words, basically words which are not phonetically correct. And then there will be the collection of phase 3 and phase 4 as well. So please subscribe and like this video if you liked it, and I'll see you in the next video where we will learn all about the letter K, which also makes the K phoneme. See you then.